Today I'm going to talk to you about why I don't count my macros or count my food all the time. As you may know, we've been under a whole lot of stress with a new baby and surgery for our dog and all sorts of different things. So, how I'm going to take care of myself the best way possible is making sure that I'm getting enough nutrition. I don't want to be held down to measuring macros with a scale. I don't want to have to chart, and I'm making coffee right now, as you might be able to see, but I don't want to have to chart and count everything in my Fitness Pal or anything like that, because I think it adds a little bit too much extra stress. It's still going to be beneficial in the outcome, but I just think it takes a little bit too much for the time that I have right now. I'd rather apply to other things. So, not totally worried about counting all macros and everything. But what I do is take a day or two and I do measure my food. I just want to find out how much I'm actually taking in, because then if I don't know, it's like having driving a car without a gas gauge. You don't know how much you're putting in there. So I take a day or two, not every single day, and just count. I just generalize it. So once I have that knowledge of about what I'm taking in, then that's what I'm shooting for. So like I said, in the long run, I think stress reduction is the best thing you can shoot for. It's great in the short term, it's great in the long term. You know, if you're doing some month challenge or some shit like that, I think it's better to focus outside of that and make sure that you have your general priorities in line, and that should be stress management, stress reduction. If you're training hard, if you're adding all sorts of stuff. I mean, even if you're having too much coffee, if your adrenal function or your recuperation is down and you're relying on stimulants to get you through the day, that's actually impacting your adrenal function and keeping your cortisol levels high, something you don't want to do. So I'm limiting my caffeine take as well. But anyway, measure your food, give a day or two, see what it is, maybe print out that chart of what it was, and then you can follow along, and then you don't have to be stuck up here and obsessing about all the, did I miss 4 grams of fat, things like that. But anyway, there's my tip for the day. Just kind of go with it. When your stresses become a little bit lower, then you can start to add something back in. I know a lot of people are super regimented when it comes to that, but you got to think about it. It really does take extra time to log in all your food, to count all this stuff. We want to get to intuitive eating anyway. I've done this stuff for a very, very long time. Yet I've also seen people be able to do it within 3 to 6 months. If you're paying attention and being mindful. Mindful is the biggest thing. So anyway, tip of the day. Talk to you guys later.